Hey ladies, how you guys doing today? Today I just want to discuss to you guys about confidence. I had this conversation with a friend of mine, a guy who told me he went on a date with this very pretty girl. He was very excited to see her. He met her online, and everything seemed pretty cool online, but then when he met her in person, he just felt like that confidence level, the attitude she had, it was just so down. Her self-esteem was so low. She always doubted herself. She was always, anytime he give her a compliment, she would always say, oh, it's not true, oh, I'm not that pretty, or I don't look good. Sometimes I feel like I do that sometimes, but at the same time I definitely have great confidence in myself, and I'm very proud of the person who I am. Sometimes I just do it just to tease, but for her it just felt like he was just very turned off by that, and he definitely didn't have any interest on a second date because he just felt like he had to keep trying to build her self-esteem up in that one day, and she just kept dropping it every single time he gave her a compliment. So I was just like, okay, is there even a certain way that women can go out there and build confidence? So I decided to go online, okay, and I came across this website called selfconfidence.co.uk. So I guess it's the United Kingdom's website. The thing about confidence is not everyone is born with, the ability to be out there and be open and be, have self-pride and confidence and, no insecurities and no low self-esteem, but it can be learned. You definitely can learn to have that, and I was one of those people who actually learned to have that. There's actually 4 tips to build There's actually 4 tips on the website that helps build confidence, and I just want to go over them with you guys. Relaxing is very, very important. If you're always paranoid and anxious, that can actually lead to you increasing anxiety and doubting yourself all the time. You always have to believe that you can do this, and even though you do fail, you always have to realize that, hey, practicing or teaching yourself or believing in yourself and telling yourself that it's possible, there is definitely no doubt in my mind that confidence will definitely build. So relaxing and not overthinking situations or overthinking your look. When you look in the mirror, just look at yourself and just understand that, hey, I'm a beautiful girl. Look at yourself in the mirror. I'm looking at myself in this little video thing here. I'm like, I'm a beautiful girl. I'm confident in myself. This is who I was made to be. I have the ability to be who I want to be. So relaxing, understanding that, and not second guessing what you are and who you are in the mirror can definitely lead to that confidence building. Women who appear confident don't let a bad hair day stop them from enjoying life. Now, trust me, I have gone to school looking a hot, crazy mess. I never let that stop me from me being me, because I know who I am. Sometimes you actually want to go to school and look cute, or go to an event and look cute, or even go to the supermarket and look cute, but sometimes it's not always going to be that way. So accepting yourself for who you are regardless of your little flaws. Oh, I didn't get my hair done today. Oh my gosh, I have this huge zit on my face. Don't let those things bother you, because you are who you are, and those things will be gone temporarily. There's no need to worry about those certain things. That personally is my 3rd step. I don't see it. This is my personal 3rd step or 3rd tip in building confidence. Accepting your flaws. I have many flaws. I am not ashamed of my flaws. Okay, I grew up hating my nose. I grew up hating my lips. I even grew up hating my eyes. I grew up hating my hands. But I have definitely grown to accept these part of me, and I don't see it as flaws anymore. I see it as what is me and what makes me me. I don't want anybody to have the same nose I have anymore. I don't want anyone to have the same kind of lips that I have anymore, because I feel like me as an individual, I'm special, I'm unique, and I'm very accepting of who I am and what I am physically and mentally. So definitely looking at yourself in the mirror and saying to yourself again that you have to accept the flaws that you have. There's no better feeling inside than looking in yourself in the mirror and saying this to yourself, like, wow, I'm pretty hot, or wow, I look good today, or I always look great. Even though I look a hot mess today, I still look good. So definitely having that, self-acceptance is always good. So, yeah, sometimes I look at my nose and I'm like, oh God, I wish I could just go zoop. But I just feel like, then I realize that, oh my gosh, it's just this way of thinking, this way of the society has made us feel like, oh my gosh, smaller nose, you know, whatever is more accepted, it's more sexier, and it's better than, you know, the typical African featured face that I do have. And now that I realize that I don't want that face, I don't want anything to do with that face. I'm very, very proud of my face. It makes me unique, and I'm so proud of it, and I'm not changing it for anything. On the website, it also discussed the fact that you shouldn't allow the noise in your ears affect how you feel about yourself, and I just said that as well. The fact that I did not allow the bullying of how my physical features look like bother me. You know, you have to understand that not everybody can look the same. Not everybody was built to have a size 6 figure. Not everybody was built to have, you know, a certain type of shape. And not everybody was built to sound a certain type of way as well. I actually knew this girl who actually had an extremely deep voice. She talked like this, and she was so self-conscious that she even tried to high-pitch her voice a little bit. Like, she would refuse to talk in the way she talked. And to this day, I don't know where she is now, but I always felt like, you know, her voice was very unique and it was very different, and she always stood out when she talked, because she not only had a deep voice, but she had a captivating voice, and she was very intelligent, and anytime she spoke, people listened. But she never saw that because she was just stuck in her own insecurity because she didn't sound like other women. So I feel like you have to separate yourself from others, because we were not all built with the same DNA. There's a reason why we're all different. There's a reason why. If everyone's the same, where's the uniqueness? Where's the creativity? You know, and where's the different ideology and way of thinking and processing things? Life would be boring. So we don't want to follow, we want to lead. And that's another way. That's the reason why a lot of confident people are leaders, because they're able to put themselves out there, you know, and say certain things or do certain things or feel certain things that some people are less confident in doing or more hesitant of doing, because they feel like, oh, people are going to judge me and they're going to say certain things. So for me, to you, I feel like stepping out of that, I'm still learning that actually. I feel like I do get nervous a lot of times when I'm in a public space talking to certain people, but I am definitely trying to improve that flaw that I have. Now, those flaws are not because that, oh, I'm afraid people are going to laugh at me or judge me. It's just that, well, let me not lie, that definitely has something to do with it. But at the same time, I always have this type of, I want to be perfect up there, and then things get all flabbergasted and I forget, and then I'll end up looking like a hot mess anyways. Just some certain tips that you can use to help build your confidence, build your self-esteem, and, you know, be more proud of yourself and more accepting of yourself. Now, I'm not expecting it to happen overnight. Trust me, it did not take 2 or 3 days for it to happen to me. Trust me on that. It actually took me a couple of years, a few years actually, you know, most of college, even a little bit of some grad school, to build the confidence that I do have within myself. And so it definitely takes a lot of patience, but you will definitely get there, no doubt. Again, you are not born with confidence. You can learn to be confident. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I definitely hope you guys have a fabulous week. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below. Thank you guys so much. Bye.